Remember the days of summer 2016 where everyone walking around outside was playing Pokemon GO? Good times. Nearly solved world peace. This was also 7 years ago, and I doubt you've played the entire time. Only maniacs like me have. Most people who have played Pokemon GO have quit the game at some point. Maybe you've caught all the new Pokemon, got bored of leveling up, or rage quit PvP. It happens to all of us. So today I'm gonna remedy this situation and bring 9 things you can do to keep Pokemon GO fun, especially when the game gets a little stale. Did you know that you could sort your Pokedex by shiny Pokemon to see how many you've caught? When I look at my shiny dex, I'm currently at 593 caught and 638 seen. And when I scroll through the generations, I'm realizing that I am a long way off from completing my full shiny dex. But what an insane accomplishment this would be, to have every single shiny Pokemon ever released, from Community Day, common shinies to super rare egg shinies. This is an achievement worth grinding for, and one that could breathe new life into Pokemon GO if you happen to be getting bored. The only major problem is most of the shiny Pokemon aren't available to catch at one time, which means you'll basically have to stay up to date on upcoming events and keep playing every time a new shiny comes out. But it's definitely a way to keep the game constantly engaging and interesting, especially when a new event brings a new shiny that you need, which happens almost always. Speaking of shinies, there's an extremely rare version of them that's honestly pretty fun to hunt: Shadow Shinies. Shadow Shiny Pokemon can only be caught from team leaders, and there's 3 unique ones available at all times, 1 per leader. The really nice thing about some of these Shadow Shiny Pokemon is that they happen to be super duper meta relevant and useful in Pokemon GO as well, like Shadow Beldum. Its evolution, Shadow Metagross, is the single best skill type in Pokemon GO, and it was only available in the team leaders. Let's just say I got pretty lucky with these bad boys. There is a huge list of available Shadow Shiny Pokemon, but some of the best ones include Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Poliwag, Machop, Geodude, Magnemite, Lapras, Beldum, Murkrow, Gligar, Sneasel, Larvitar, Bagon, and Aerodactyl. Then some of the legendaries like Mewtwo, Articuno, and Zapdos. Now, these are hard Pokemon to find, especially because you can't trade for them and there's only 3 available at a time. So a very fun and difficult challenge is to attempt to collect every single Shadow Shiny Pokemon, starting with the ones that are currently available and then hunting the new ones whenever the team leader rotation happens. I'm currently at 22 Shadow Shiny Pokemon caught. I've got a lot of work to do. If you logged into the game right now and looked around, how many Pokestops would you see? A huge reason why a lot of people end up quitting the game and getting bored of it is the simple fact that there's just not enough Pokestops or gyms in their nearby local area. Well, there's a way to fix that for yourself and your local community, and it's not even that hard. Once you reach level 37, you now have the ability to create Pokestops, which is something that not only keeps the game more fun to play, but it makes it more fun to play for everyone in the area. All you have to do is hit level 37, go into settings, and then uploads, and then new Pokestop. Then just follow the instructions on screen, snap some pics, add a description, and submit the stop. Once your stop has been reviewed, you'll get an email giving you the answer of whether it has been accepted or declined. And I think this stop can turn into a gym too, I'm pretty sure. And after enough submissions, you can completely transform your local Pokemon GO area. Imagine going from rural gameplay like this to an absolutely insane gameplay like this. Okay, it might not be that drastic, but it still will make a difference. Another thing you can do is also create routes, which is a new in-game feature that members of your community and people nearby can access, walk along, and get rewards like XP, Stardust, and Zygarde cells. To do this, you just open your nearby, swipe over to the routes feature, and click create new route. Then just follow the instructions and create your route, assuming you have access to the feature, which not everyone does. All these things will not only give you another cool fun thing to do in Pokemon GO, but it will also make the game more enjoyable for everyone. Right now, the current max level in Pokemon GO is level 50, and it's not that easy to get. For starters, you need a lifetime XP count of 176 million, which is an adventure in itself. And to get from level 40 to 50, there are some huge challenges that, if you have not completed already, are definitely going to keep you busy and engaged. To reach level 41, you need to power up a legendary Pokemon 20 times, win 30 raids, catch 200 Pokemon in a single day, and earn 5 gold medals. Level 42 requires trainers to evolve Eevee into each of its unique evolutions, which is harder than you think. Use an evolution item to evolve Pokemon 15 times, make 3 excellent throws, and use 200 berries to help catch Pokemon. Level 43 requires earn 100,000 Stardust, use 200 super effective charge attacks, catch 5 legendary Pokemon, and earn 5 platinum medals. Number 44, win 30 trainer battles in the Great League, Ultra League, and Master League, and then win 20 battles in the Go Battle League. Level 45, defeat 100 Team Go Rocket grunts, purify 100 Shadow Pokemon, defeat a Team Go Rocket leader 50 times, and earn 10 platinums. 46, complete 100 failed research tasks, take a snapshot of a Pokemon 7 days in a row. That's annoying. Make 50 excellent throws and hatch 30 eggs. Level 47, win 30 raids using a team of all unique species. Win a 3-star raid using only Pokemon with 1500 CP or less. Power up 3 Pokemon to their max CP and earn 20 platinum medals. Level 48, receive 20 souvenirs from your buddy. Earn 300 hearts with your buddy. Walk 200 kilometers with your buddy and walk 25 kilometers in a week 8 times. Very hard. Level 49, make 10 trades with Pokemon caught at least 300 kilometers apart. Obtain 50 lucky Pokemon in trades. Send 500 gifts to friends and earn 35 platinum medals. And to beat the game and hit level 50, you must make 999 excellent throws, catch a legendary Pokemon in your next 5 legendary Pokemon encounters, defeat a Team Go Rocket leader 3 times using Pokemon with only 2500 CP or less, and reach level 10 in the Go Battle League. Then boom, you've beaten the game. Currently, this is the only real end game in Pokemon Go, so if you're not already level 50, setting it as a goal to achieve makes logging in and playing every day that much more fun. A less exciting thing but important thing to do when you're just twiddling your Pokemon Go thumbs is to clean up. I'm sure your Pokemon and item storage is filled with complete garbage that you do not need, because I know mine is. So taking some time to just scroll through both and transfer out the garbage is really important and helpful. It's like spring cleaning, but with Pokemon. And it's actually a necessary process, especially if you plan on playing larger events like Community Day, the tour events, and Go Fest. When there's new and amazing shiny Pokemon everywhere, you're gonna want the extra space to be able to hold them. Plus, nobody likes to get the "your storage is full" screen. The tagline of Pokemon is literally "gotta catch 'em all." But how many have you caught? If you click into your profile, you can see the total amount of Pokemon you've caught lifetime, with mine sitting around 241,000. But there are people with millions of Pokemon caught, some we've interviewed here on this channel. What an insane accomplishment it would be to get 1 million lifetime catches. This would obviously take months or years, depending on how hard you want to play, and would be made harder by the fact that there's literally a daily catch cap. Yes, you can only catch so many Pokemon in a day, and then the game stops you. But setting 1 million catches as a goal and grinding towards that every day will definitely give you something to do in-game for a very long time. Setting a world record is not an easy thing to do in Pokemon Go, but it is possible. This website keeps track of all Pokemon Go's world records, including XP for 60 minutes, legendary shiny Pokemon in the storage, most Pokemon caught in 24 hours, and tons of other challenges. So if you're ever feeling bored, hop onto this website and see if you could beat any of these records. You'll have to strategize and plan hard, and most likely play strategically during certain events which offer specific bonuses, like 2 or 4 times catch XP. But new opportunities to set world records pop up all the time, and it's a really sick flex to say that you've gotten one. If I set a world record in Pokemon Go and I was still single, I'd pop that in my dating profile. What I wouldn't put in my profile is my empty Pokedex number 1000, which happens to be one of the hardest Pokemon to get in Pokemon Go. Gimmighoul, or Gholdengo. But that's what makes it so fun. It's hard to get, like nearly impossible, and gives you something to grind towards. It's also Pokedex number 1000, which is just kind of a dope one to fill out. In order to get Gholdengo, you need to get 999 Gimmighoul coins, which is ultimately what makes it so impossible to get. To get these coins, you have to use a golden lure module on a Pokestop, and then spin the Pokestop, but in order to get the golden lure module, you need to have a Nintendo Switch and the Pokemon games Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You then need to send a postcard from Pokemon Go into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 5 days. Now this is really hard and annoying to do, and honestly the Pokemon isn't all that great, so I don't know if it's worth the crazy grind, but it does give you a pretty unique Pokemon and one that not many people have because of the sheer amount of effort it takes to get it. And speaking of rare Pokemon, there are always new rare Pokemon dropping into Pokemon Go. Becomes sort of a standard event practice. Every time there's a new event, there's usually one single new shiny Pokemon released, which does definitely make the game a lot more exciting and engaging, especially when the shiny Pokemon is actually good. And that's one great way to keep the game more fun. Hunt the new shinies when they're released. If you stick to this goal, you'll almost always have something to look forward to, grind for, and do in Pokemon Go, because with every new event, which happens almost every week, there's usually a new shiny, and it's typically featured in all sorts of different features of Pokemon Go, like in the wild, or in field research, or in the raids, or in eggs. There's constantly different ways to hunt brand new shiny Pokemon, which keeps it interesting and challenging. And catching the newest shiny on the day that it's released is one of the biggest flexes in the game, and definitely a way to keep Pokemon Go more fun and engaging when you're a bit bored of it. Let me know in the comments what you do when Pokemon Go gets boring, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching.